been a while since I've made any TWS9 or BRO9 content, but got some pretty significant updates I'd like to share with you guys. Hopefully it'll help you out. A couple things. Most of what I've experienced is issues when I put a different hop-up in, whether that's the GHK that I modified, whether it's the two-tone Maple Leaf, or whether it's the gray Maple Leaf, which is really hard to see in there. Should probably get that BB out of there. Anyways, most of the issues I've noticed, or actually all of the issues I've had with fitting these hop chambers have been due to them pushing the bolt backwards out of battery, and that stops the whole thing from working. So this one has no hop unit in it. I wanted to show you guys the gap here. It's non-existent, almost. It's hard to, come on camera, focus. Anyways, it's pretty non-existent. Now this one has the all gray Maple Leaf chamber in it, which I have found is a mostly drop-in. I haven't had to do anything to it yet. And you can see there's a little bit of a gap there. Right? Just like 1 mil. I don't know if there's going to be differences between the BRO receivers and the TWS receivers, differences in quality control with the different Maple Leaf units. I'm not sure what's causing that, but I just got a Reddit message from somebody talking about them putting the all gray one in and having that issue. So this is the two-tone. What I had to do to this, basically grind off, there's a little lip right there. I don't know if you can see it very well, but I had to grind that off, grind that down flat. And that took about, I don't know, maybe 1 mil, 1.2 mil, 1.5, I don't know. It was, the lip was actually interfering with the nozzle and not allowing it to fully go forward. This still pushes the bolt back a little, but it's enough that it still functions. So I've been pretty happy with that. The gray one functions great. I do want to show you guys how I adjust these on the field. Somebody else asked that question. Yeah, that's pretty good to show. So what I do is I pop the rear pin all the way. There we go. And then I flip the receiver up, and I'm going to tuck the stock under my armpit and hold it there. And then here I'm going to lift with the charging handle, and then as soon as I've got enough room to stick my Allen wrench down in there, I'm going to grab the whole upper and use my thumb here on the nozzle to hold that bolt in place so it doesn't move around while I drop the Allen wrench in there with my right hand and fiddle around. Obviously, if you're left-handed, do it the opposite way. So, wanted to show you guys that. I will do another video once I've taken this out to show you what's going on with the all gray one, but for me, it has been working great. So, not sure there. When you're installing them, one of the easiest ways I found to figure out if it's actually fitting or not is to try and close the upper receiver. What I check here, what I'm looking for, is that the bolt is far enough forward that it's only pushing that buffer weight a little bit. You don't want any other interference. And as long as it closes and opens easily, you should be good to go. What I noticed previously when experimenting and trying all sorts of different things was that if the bolt is held back too far, it will not actually clear the back of the receiver and it won't open up. Let's see if I can show you this one. So that opens nice and easy as well. This one used to, like, there was a click. You had to really force it in there. And I think that was because the bolt was pushed too far back, and I should have never left it that way and should have fixed it instantly. But I actually ran it all winter on HPA. So, quick update. Matrix ambi selector needs shimming or needs the detents on the fire selector dremeled to fit better. The Maple Leaf two-tone hop chamber, the one that's for VFC / GHK AR, needs this lip right here sanded off. And then, for me at least, the all gray GHK unit has been working pretty well with the supplied bucking as well. I just used what they sent me. It's worked great, so I haven't felt a need to change it. So for all of you that are trying to do hop-up chamber stuff, check your gap here. Make sure that your bolt is going all the way back into battery. If it's not going into battery, that's probably the cause of your issues with putting any of the new hop chambers in. I'll be doing some more content coming up here with these different hop chambers. So I've got the GHK hop chamber here that I've modified by dremeling this ring here back so that it fits all the way into the outer barrel. Fits all the way in there. I'll be doing some content with the stock hop chamber, and I'm going to try the stock bucking as well as, oops, wrong thing, as well as a standard gas blowback bucking. So I'm going to try and get that fit in here. And other people have done this successfully. I have not been able to do it successfully, but I also haven't really spent a lot of time on it, so that's probably me. What I'm currently running right now is and these are great for cheap barrels. I find them on Rainbow 8. This is a Maple Leaf 602. It's 180 mil. That's what I'm running in the TWS. In the BRO, I've got the same Maple Leaf 602, but it's 150 mil. These are both currently shooting like 1.2, I think. 1.1, 1.2 joules. So they're working great, but that's a little update on the, oh here, these detents. So much easier to see now. These detents need elongated that way for this to seat in. What I've found is that when this wiggles around in the receiver, it can actually stop the rifle from, or the replica from firing on semi-auto. It can actually go far enough one or the other way, I don't fully remember which one, that it'll stop the sear or the trigger or something from going through these gaps, and it won't fire on semi. So you might need to mess with your detents a bit, but I would avoid that and shim it. That way you're not destroying or potentially messing up one of these. So that's what I got for you guys now. Hopefully that helps.